Grandma's
That's
name.
my grandma's
Aw.
name. Was she Grandma Dot? Because
No,
mine was
no.
Grandma Dot.
My grandmother was like, whatever you do, don't call me Dot. It was like,
King NBC, Seattle.
I have to ask you, what piece of tech do you love in real life, and what do you wish would go away and never be seen again?
I think it's the same for both of those.
Yeah.
It's just probably my phone. I love the convenience of having my phone and being able to like communicate with friends and family that way. And FaceTime is great, especially because I travel a lot. But I also just want to throw my phone into the Hudson River many times a day. I'm like, get it away. And sometimes I'll even be, in New York in a taxi cab, and I'll think, wait, why am I still looking? Like, I'm not even seeing what's going on around me. And
I literally do the same thing here.
I have to stop myself and remind myself to be present in the moment.
Yes. So how do you disconnect? Like in the film, there's sort of a deep sea dive that your character does, but is there a way, like what it centers you and gets you away from the noise?
I think, spending time with my very young daughter is extremely grounding, and, you just don't want to miss any of those precious moments. And I always try to leave my phone, wherever in my bag or wherever away while we're spending our quality time together. And I think kids notice that too. They notice when their parent is distracted, and it's something that as kids growing up we didn't really have to deal with. I mean, if our parents were distracted, maybe it was by something that was going on in their life or whatever at the time, but like we never looked up and saw our parents buried in something all the time. And I want to be as far away from that as possible.
Sure. And making films that someday, I mean, you're going to show her this kick-ass mom in the movie someday. Was it meaningful that was this her first workplace experience with you? And is that meaningful because she's a little girl that you want to raise to be a strong, independent woman too?
I mean, it wasn't it was not actually. I was working. I made Captain America 3 when she was really little, but I was still nursing her on this job, which is crazy.
No kidding.
So someday I'll have to be like, I had to peel that thing off many times a day, kid.
That is something to think about, because your costuming in this was complicated. Is that a good way to put it?
It actually wasn't as complicated as it looks. I think everybody's like, the suit is it looks so complex, like it's so, the way that they also enhanced it post-production is so beautiful and delicate. But the actual suit itself is kind of like a wetsuit.
Okay.
I guess it requires some talcum powder and another person.
And if water gets combined, then it could be paste.
Kind
not the best.
Yeah, it's
scenario.
it's a little mucky. I mean, I appreciated my showers at the end of the day.
It's good.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I was like, I just want to make sure there's running water anywhere nearby, and I need good hose off before getting home.
Is it wild when you finally see the finished product in a film like this, where so much of it has to be in your imagination as you're making it, and then when you see what it has turned into? Is that a surreal moment?
It is really surreal, especially in this film, because normally it's always surreal, especially with the Avengers stuff, because the movies are so complicated that even while we're shooting them, I'm like, wait, we're on a spacecraft now? I thought this was a boat. What's going on? Like, it's mayhem. You know what I mean? And there's characters you can't see, and and James Spader has like a tennis ball attached to his head, and you're acting with that, but he's right behind it, all this weird stuff. But on this film, I was so deeply engrossed in the story and this character's journey, that her road to self-discovery, and this kind of this complex inner life that the character has.
Right.
That to see it all like put together, it's really like very overwhelming for me. It's just like, wow, that was captured. I wasn't just having that singular experience, which was kind of could be an isolating one at times. It was like, the director saw it too, and now it's here for everybody to see.